service announcement. I want to kind of warn y'all about something that's happening to music right now. And I'm going to tell this, I'm going to say this, and you're going to think, oh, he's talking about pop bands and pop music, who cares? Well, I'm not necessarily talking about pop bands and pop music, you know. I'm talking about rock and roll bands, country bands, blues bands, everything in between. And I think it's criminal. What's happening is you go and you see a band play live, or at least you think you are, and most of the sound you hear coming out of speakers is just a iPod or a laptop or something sitting somewhere behind a drum. And it's bands I know some of y'all pay to see. It's bands I know that you'd be into, and you'd be devastated if you found out that they're doing it. And some of them we've actually played with at festivals or at various things, you know, and been brokenhearted ourselves, you know, seeing bands do this. One of the reasons I bring this up is because recently I was accused of doing this exact same thing, and it made me mad that I was accused of it, and it broke my heart a little bit. And I thought, man, is that where we're going now? You know, people would think that even the big damn band would stoop to such trickery.
Yeah, we can't even afford our own sound guy. How the hell would we do that? Go put it in the CD, push play?
Well, we played the Vans Warped Tour this summer. I'll go ahead and give you the long version. We played the Vans Warped Tour this summer, and while we were there, you know, it was a lot of fun, and it's like being on rock and roll summer camp. And every day at lunch, you know, it's called catering. Every day at catering, you go and you sit, and all the bands and crew, they eat in the same place, right? And one day at lunch, I was kind of mad because there were a handful of bands on the Warped Tour that did this, you know, played. Most of the music was just coming out of a track somewhere, you know. And I got to kind of, you know, moaning and groaning about it, and got sort of angry at lunch one day talking about it. And this fellow was sitting at the other end of the table, like those long tables, you know, thin ones. He's just kind of looking at me, and I didn't think anything of it, you know. And later, he come up to me, he gave me one of these. You know what I'm talking about? He was mad at me, and he said, man, you were talking all that stuff about people playing the iPods and laptops and tracks, and you had this bass track running the whole time you were playing. I said, man, there's no bass track. I said, I play the bass with my thumb and I play the melody with my fingers at the same time. You know, it's all me doing it. There's no effects or nothing. It's just, you know, regular 6-string guitar and everything. He said, that is not humanly possible. That's what he said. So I said, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you come and stand by the side of the stage and tomorrow's set and watch it, and you know, see for yourself. You know, so to his credit, he did. You know, he was pretty mad, and he was standing there the whole time like this. When it was all said and done, he come up to me. I didn't know if he was going to sock me or what, you know. And he put out his hand, he shook it, and he said, man, I'm sorry. I just didn't think it was possible for anyone to pick like that. I apologize. So what I want to do right now is I want to put that to rest here right now. There is no bass track. There is no iPod. There is no laptop. It's just a regular old guitar plugged into speakers. That's it. That's all it is. And in fact, I want to see a show of hands. Who out there picks? We got any guitar pickers out there? It ain't a quiz. If you're half-assed, it's fine. Get your hands up. Let's see them. Everybody. At the same time, I want to know who's out there playing, so I look at you. All right, here's the deal. Look at this thing right now for the people that play. E chord, see it? C, right? G, F, R chord. Just regular tuned even. There's no funny tuning on this thing. I could pick up any 6-string in the world and do this, all right? Just to clarify. But what I want to do right now to kind of show how this works is I want to just play something real simple, all right? Then I'm going to go to where I hope your mind is blown, all right? But first, I want to spell it out real easy, all right? So my thumb plays bass. At the same time, my fingers pick out a melody of some sort. Maybe it's something like... That's simple. That's child's play. What I want to do is something that I told you to freak you out. Tomorrow at lunch, I want you going, oh my God, I seen this big hillbilly son makes over there picking. That's what I want. Anything short of that's going to break my heart, all right? So what I want to do to start off with is I want to play at the same time Yankee Doodle and Dixie, all right? Now, Dixie's going to be on, well, Yankee Doodle's going to be on the low strings. It'll be like this, be like... All right? And then Dixie's going to be up high. The same time. Be listening for it. real easy to understand. You know the song "Row Your Boat," right? I want to play "Row Your Boat" for you. Only in a round with myself. And this is something I've never seen anybody else do before, so pay attention. See, I'm going to start off with the low end, all right? The low version. Then the high one will kick in. See if you can even in your head think like along with the low one. I bet your mind can't even think it. I bet you instantly start hearing only the high, right? And you forget that the low one's even happening. All right? So see if you can even think the low one. We'll get back to singing songs for you. Thanks for indulging me that. It really bothered me when I got accused of it too. We played in it was San Francisco, right? And the sound guy said that someone come up to him and was like, "Well, where's the tape player plugged in?" You know, it was like mad at him, like in his face, going, "I want to see where the tape player is. No one plays."
This is a bad week. The same week, someone in Colorado said Rev wore a fake beard.
She's not lying. She's not making it up. I want to know what kind of weird hipster things going on out west where people are wearing fake beards. Is that a thing that's happening? Anyone know about this? This is terrible. That'd be horrible. And the world it's over if people are wearing fake beards. That's it. I'll give up the day that happens. All right? But anyway, this song right here is called "Everything's Raisin."